Stuff. Comes down the big game.
Listen, I hate the rule. I think it should be.
I think it's time to get the money cut.
I got no idea. Market.
Anybody?
Okay. I'd still take it. Podcast.
Red border. Quite talking about that, right? Coming at you.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Are we on right now?
This is a bull pack. I could. Is that bad?
We're on.
Should I
We're
not
on,
rip that?
baby. And
Let's
the boys are fucking ready to go this week. We're on episode 22? Or is it 23? Is it 22? 22, baby.
27.
Gives a fuck. It's the playoffs.
I'm with my co-host here, Mr. Diesel and Pick Flair. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Oh, God. Staring at Pick Flair with that shit on, buddy. I'm really pissed off.
He's been fucking off. That thing's been ironed since last week.
You know
Oh
that
my-
there's only 2 people that I've ever met that have worn what Diesel's wearing, and it's him and Jackson Mahomes. So, like, it's not me. Like, that little front purse you have, what is that, buddy?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? Or did
Doesn't
you
matter.
also stomp on Sean Taylor's memorial, too? Does
Oh
that
my
not
goodness.
matter?
Whoa. Jesus Christ, buddy.
Listen, I'm not a Jackson Mahomes fan.
Buddy, you fucking support him. Look at the team you're fucking supporting. You got Kermit the Frog over there.
Yeah, you're legit family with them.
Oh, so you guys are supporting the Patriots right now? That must be fun.
Yeah, I'm supporting the
Better
Patriots.
than
Who are
Jackson.
they playing
Mahomes.
this week?
Who are they playing this week?
Doesn't matter, buddy. Billy O'Brien's on his way.
Hold on. So are you officially a Chiefs over Patriots fan? Is that what you're saying?
I'm a football fan, so I'm not going to give up on
Oh
the
my
season
God,
as an
dude.
entertainer just because the Patriots are out again in the last 3 years.
I can't wait till Sunshine fucking sticks it to the Chiefs.
Dude,
Imagine
honestly, though, I'm a T-Law fan. You guys heard me last week.
Here
I'm
my
gonna
respect.
lighten up. You're
That
just
was my
gonna
game
set
of the
yourself up in case you fail the whole week. That's what you're
Yeah,
doing.
he's like,
No.
T-Law,
No. Chiefs are blowing him out this week. But I did love T-Law last week, and that is in writing. I actually put that. I notarized it. I went to the local town hall and I notarized all of that. T-Law last week,
God.
game of the week. This week, he's getting humbled.
Okay. So you think what happened to him in the first half last week is going to happen for 2 halves this week?
No, I don't. I think it's going to be a closer game. I think, closer in terms of, I don't think any pull away happens from the Chiefs. I think it's going to be a little bit closer, but I would take Chiefs minus 9.5. I would.
I agree with We Pull
That's
Cards in the chat. I would like you guys to read the chat, please.
I gotta
Pick
read
Flair,
the
you-
chat.
I gotta pull it up.
Would you like me to say it out loud? Pick Flair?
Hold on. I already know what's happening because We Pull Cards 3 weeks ago said that T-Law is going to be the MVP of next season, buddy. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lord.
He waited until he was looking good. When last year I was telling people to shut up about him looking bad. He waited until he was looking good, and then he said, "Oh, he's gonna be MVP next season." Like, bold take, buddy, bold take. I like it, but you're a little bit too late.
Not only did he say he's going to be MVP, but he's also going to win a Super Bowl.
In his career or this year?
That's what We Pull Cards, I believe, has said. Next year, not only is he going to be league MVP, he says that the Jaguars will be crowned NFL champions as well next year.
In all honesty, he probably will win a Super Bowl next year, but not this year, baby. Not this year. So I gotta find a team to root for. I gotta find a team. Who's your team right now? Who do you guys want to win?
I've been picking the Bills since preseason, so I have to keep riding with them.
Let me tell you something, buddy. You hear that?
Oh shit, dude.
Let me tell you something. You want to win some fucking money, buddy? You fucking pick the fucking San Francisco 49ers, baby. They're going all the fucking way, buddy. They're fucking trained. I don't give a fuck who's back there, quarterback. They're going to fucking shove it right up your ass, buddy, because they're going to run it right down your fucking throat.
Oh, Diesel. I love that. I'm not in the 49ers right now.
All right, honey, you can have your money back. Sorry.
You gotta count them up. Make sure you're not missing any.
Maybe I kept the extra one in here.
He's got more in there. Pick Flair, what do you think about that?
I don't hate that. I love the 49ers pick, to be honest with you.
There you go. Now he's...
Bro, nope. Every show for the last 3 weeks, I have been on you with the 49ers. We had clips from 4 weeks back where I picked the 49ers in a blowout win. We picked the 49ers in a blowout win about 3 weeks in a row. I like the 49ers. I don't hate that. And to be honest with you, I think the best Super Bowl that we could have this year is a Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl. I think that will really be a dope rematch. But listen, Ed, we're not going to see that Super Bowl this week. You got to pick a team.
That would be a snooze fest, buddy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. You want an exciting Super Bowl?
Are you going to pick the Bills again? Because they just almost lost to Skylar Thompson.
I won't pick the Bills then. I won't pick the Bills. I said, do you want to...
Skylar Thompson would have won that game if fucking Jalen Waddle didn't drop 4 passes. And Jasicki dropped the pass. And Hill dropped the pass. And Wilson dropped 3 passes. Like, dude, they lost that game. If I'm in the Bills locker room, I'm not happy with that win. Are you?
All right, I said a cool Super Bowl. Can you pick Flip? I think it would be the Bengals. And then, what about the fucking Cowboys? Can you imagine that?
Jesus, buddy. You went full underdog. I mean, I think that would be a cool Super Bowl for sure. My thoughts right now is that...
It's not who I'm picking.
The Bengals... I know it's not who you're picking. You picked the Bills. That's why I went after the Bills right there, because you picked the Bills.
All right.
But I will say that, hey, listen... The Bengals didn't look too hot against the second-string guy, same way that the Bills didn't look good against a third-string guy.
They just needed a tune-up game. Just a little tune-up game.
That game was all but lost if they gave that to J.K. Dobbins or Gus Edwards instead of letting Tyler Huntley, who has tendonitis in his shoulder, try to jump over the fucking goal line. Like, what are you doing?
First off, it wasn't even like on the goal line. He was like 2 yards out. Like, what kind of
terrible play call?
Dude, that was terrible. Like, and it legit cost him the game, as you saw with fucking Hubbard.
I mean, dude, there were no more scores. There were no more scores.
Nope.
I don't know what they were doing. That's a terrible. I mean, listen, I picked the Bengals money line. I picked the Bills money line, but I also picked both of them with the points. So the Ravens washed for me because it was +7. The Bills were -9.5. They were supposed to fucking dominate that game the same way that the 49ers were supposed to dominate. Buddy, I've been saying this for a long time. In the playoffs, hey, big time Tommy, where you at? Josh pissed down my leg. Allen showed up. Dude. He pissed down his leg again. Like, they're lucky to skate away with that win.
He did.
Let's be real.
But that's how it goes. It's playoff football. You know what I mean? You got to grind through these games. If they win the Super Bowl and fucking big time Tommy's fucking hoisting that trophy above his head, no one's gonna remember the fucking little Wildcat game. Okay, buddy?
It's right. Bad luck. Skylar Thompson was like slinging all over him, and honestly, it was some of the receivers drop passes, like Gross said.
Dude, Waddle dropped 4, Hill dropped 2, Jasicki dropped a pass at the end of the game that gives them I wouldn't say easy, but Jason Sanders is no bum. It gives them a pretty easy field goal to go into overtime. Jasicki dropped one right here. It's right here. Who's dropping
Right
that?
there, right.
Anyone in
Where
this
is
chat
that?
dropping that? No.
No.
That's
Right in the
Does
bread
anybody-
basket.
All the co-hosts right here, we all catch that.
Buddy, I'm telling you right now, I don't know many people that I played football with that would have dropped that pass. And Jasicki was out there. You know what he did wrong?
He was doing I know what.
Gritty.
Doing the
He's doing the
goddamn gritty. He was trying
Yeah.
to fucking do the gritty after his touchdown, after he hadn't had a touchdown in a couple weeks. Then he fucking got gassed up, and then when they needed him, he turned into the tight end Miami Dolphins version of Josh shit down my leg, Allen. That's
Let
what
me
happened.
ask you guys something. I want to ask both of you guys a question. Who was the most impressive last weekend?
The G-men.
What team?
You know what, Diesel? I'm
That's a
with you,
great
man.
pick.
No,
That's a
I'm with
great
G-men
pick.
looked
I'm with
awesome.
Diesel. You know what? If I wasn't picking the G-men, I'd pick the Chiefs because they just looked
I picked the
amazing.
Patriots, dude.
No, for real though, I'm with Diesel. Well, you know what? I'm with Diesel twice, and I know he'll agree with me on both these because I do think the G-men definitely impressed me, but I also think the 49ers did exactly what I hoped they would do. Real shit. Like, you know, we all got a little gassed up in the beginning of that game because of what Nilly said last week, and we were texting each other like,
I was like,
holy
oh,
shit, dude.
I was
Nilsson
only
might be
thinking of-
right.
I was thinking of when the beginning of the game, like, oh shit, Nilly's
But
fucking
what do
great.
good teams do? They show up when
adjustments.
they need to show up. They make adjustments, and they pissed on them in the second half.
Yeah,
they
talk
pissed
about-
on them.
Talk about that game got out of hand real quick when the Niners started playing their ball.
Dude,
Yeah.
it looked like the Timberwolves celebrating the fucking first round playoff win
Yeah,
in
that's
the
great
first
comparison.
quarter, and then all of a sudden it was like the Niners said, "Oh, okay, like good shit. You had one fucking DK Metcalf touchdown. We're gonna piss on you now."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a good
It looked great.
comparison,
It
honestly.
looked great. I think it's big. It's big. Those two wins right there to me were the easy. Well, it's hard to take away from the Jaguars, but again, like I knew that game was going to be fire. I didn't think it was going to be that fucking fire.
Oh my
That was
God.
Again, talk about adjustments. I mean, I don't remember exactly what the score was at halftime, but damn,
27-0.
Damn,
Oh,
did they
wait,
fucking
did they
turn it
did they
around.
get one? Did they get one right before that?
Yeah, they did. They got 20. They scored a touchdown like last like minute drive. Like,
27-7, but it was 27-0 with like 60 seconds left.
we can
at the
basically
very
say it was
most.
27-0, basically.
Yeah, like what a and they didn't get the ball back at half, right? The Chargers got it and they stopped them. Like, dude, game of the week, game of the fucking year, to be honest with you.
Unbelievable.
That is an unbelievable win by the Jaguars, and it goes back to why I said I was taking them. I don't think they can do that away. If they're in the Chargers' home fucking stadium, I don't think they do that shit.
Yeah, that place was loud, man. For Jacksonville, I haven't seen a Jacksonville playoff game in a minute, and that place is That place is lit.
You kind of remind me of a fucking Jaguar, honestly, dude.
Wow. Little fucking Jaguar.
Little fucking Jaguar. We got Chad in the house. We got Rob Time in the house. We got We Pull Cards in the house. We got Mike Pease in the house. We got Richie Eaton Golf in the house. What's up, boys? Welcome into the chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I tell you something about that G-Men game, man? I was so impressed how the G-Men were putting up points. That was my biggest worry is like the Vikings came right out of the gate and scored. I was like, uh-oh, here we go. Let's go get out of hand. And right
They
away,
look great, man.
Saquon Barkley looked good too.
I was on my way home and I got a text from Teddy Bruschi. It said, "Say quads." And I said, "This is over. Game over."
Dude,
It was like the first quarter. I was like, it's over.
Dude, they got all the vibes on that team trending the right way. Like, that's a team you just don't want to run into right now. You know what I mean? And
It gives me vibes back in the era of the Patriots when they met up with the G-Men. It gives me that vibe, that team.
dude, I just kind of disrespected them all year long. I just didn't really like the way they were winning games, and I was just like, yeah, you know, they're gonna eventually just lose games winning like that, and they just fucking. I mean, they're playing the complete opposite. Now they're winning games like, you know, scoring whatever they. How many points did they have in that game? 31. 31
31.
points. So I mean, dude.
I mean, dude, like, but they're also, to be honest with you, they're kind of doing it the same way, just more efficiently. Like, they're still just running the ball. Bro, what did I say? Vanilla Vic was going to bring them to fucking prosperity.
No.
Bro, Vanilla Vic
If I told you
showed
that there
up,
was
dude.
if I told you that there was over 50 points scored in the game, Vikings versus fucking Giants, who wins? Like, dude, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that does
100%.
not sound like a fucking Giants win right there.
Yeah, I was
No.
thinking Giants. It would take a sloppy game for the Giants. Like it'd be like a low scoring game. I did not expect them to start putting up points like that and kind of going toe to toe
I'm
with the
gonna take a
Vikings score.
quick left turn here, Diesel. Just a quick left turn before we continue on with these, because
Serious.
one thing hurts me. One thing hurts me, and I thought, and we talked about it for a little bit on where this guy was going and what he was gonna do and what he was talking about, how he had unfinished business. Bro, what if this Giants team had OBJ right now and he wasn't being such a pussy?
Oh my God! I mean, look at the receivers. I mean, I honestly, the
Holiday
receivers
barely
they
got
have.
in. He barely got in.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought
they weren't.
Galladay might have been a sneaky prop bet for last week, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he did get in a little bit, and I was like, all right, Diesel might sneak away with this if they give him a couple, but they didn't need him, dude. They didn't need
No,
him.
I like that Hodges kid. I mean,
Hodgins is good.
and
He's
he
good.
was a guy they like called up. I'm pretty sure. Didn't they just pick him up off the street? This kid's
Yeah.
balling.
Well, because all the
Fun
dude,
fact,
Sterling
too.
Shepard got hurt. Fucking Galladay's a bust. Like, what's his name got hurt? Richie James got hurt for a couple weeks, and
Trading
then
Kadarius
Wandale
Toney.
Robinson got. Yeah, and Wandale Robinson got hurt too. So
I mean,
they needed receivers.
it just shows how well coached they are, man. Dahlball's a great coach.
Yeah, but-
Honestly,
Gronk said it's his favorite coach that he's ever played with.
I think he's gonna win Coach of the Year, man. This team's been like proving everybody wrong and just sniped out the Vikings. Like
It's
awesome.
really like between him and Doug Peterson, because like, dude, the Jags were the last place team last year. I don't know how at this point you don't give it to Doug Peterson, but the Giants were like second to last, and they look.
Right.
I mean, it's tough, man. It's like either side of the league. In my opinion, they're pretty even. I don't know who I would give it to be real with you. If you're gonna ask me, you know what I would say is that Daboll's done more with less. That's what I would say.
I was honestly gonna say the same thing. I feel like the Lawrence and them had their weapons the whole time, but Daboll's been working with like
and Lawrence is a #1 overall pick in the draft too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Daboll. I won't be mad either way. I think both guys deserve it, but I think Daboll definitely deserves winning it this year. But
I would agree. I mean, it's hard. Like, it's hard to argue if Peterson gets it because, again, like you guys know, I said it last week. I'm a Peterson hater, and I'm being turned into a Peterson fan this year. So if he gets it, I can't hate it. But I just don't. I don't see how you could be mad at either of those guys getting it. Two great fucking coaches that turned shit teams around.
He always has peppy play calling. And what was that one play call he had? Was it a 4th down? The Jaguars had
on the outside, right?
Oh my God,
dude! ETN.
Yeah, he had like a peppy formation, dude. It was like,
bro.
Oh man,
it looked like an all-the-way dive.
Legit, because like, dude, if that play doesn't work right there, if that play doesn't work, he looks like an idiot with that call. But
it's game over.
Yeah.
And if that play only goes for 2 yards, they still might not win. That was like a 30-yard run that put him on like the fucking 15. He almost scored a touchdown on that play.
I
actually was yelling when I was watching that. I was yelling, "Get the fuck down, dude! Get down! Like, you won!"
Yeah, thank God you don't have to rely on Brett Maher fucking kicking a chip shot.
Oh my God!
Is that a world record of 4 missed extra points?
No, it can't be. It can't be. Maybe in a playoff game that you won, that might be a record. But like,
what would you guys do if you were the coach with him that night? Monday night. What would you do?
Sit on the fucking bench or going for 2 every time.
Really though? Because then he's like, you're fucked next week.
I thought he was in his own head. I honestly can't believe he hit an extra point after he scored another touchdown.
Yep. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Do you just let him play in the next week? Because like, who would be a better kicker at this point in the season?
I mean, he was a great kicker all season. You
gotta ride with him, but you gotta do things that like you remember like in high school football where like you knew a rain game was coming up, so you wet the field and you wet the ball and you made people play, made your team play with like wet shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think realistically this week you just put him in practice and in as many like high pressure situations as you can, because clearly that boy was too comfortable going into the playoffs. And I mean, if I was fucking Mike McCarthy at halftime. Would have punched the motherfucker in the foot, bro. I
mean,
don't know what else can you do. Like,
you
that was
saw
terrible.
Dak. You saw Dak yelling on
Yeah,
the
he was
sides like,
pissed.
"Go
Go for
fucking
two.
They might
But,
have
like,
to end up
also-
doing that if he does it again this week.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if
also,
it'll be that
it
close
really
this week.
seemed like it was going to be like, there were going to be a lot of people that were going to say, hey, the NFL is scripting this for Brady to come back.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I was
honestly was
thinking.
getting pissed too. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, they're like, he's gonna miss. He's like, now there's like 4 points off the foot. Brady's
They'll
just gonna
go.
hang on. I couldn't go to bed last night. I was like, God damn, I got work in the morning, and I'm thinking, I'm like, I can't
yeah.
turn this off because if I wake up and fucking Tampa comes back, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
You would have
Dude,
been so pissed. Well,
the conspiracy theorists' toes were sticking out of their blankets because of how high their boners were while they were sitting on the couch, dude. That was terrible.
Brady, it's okay. Brady's dressed like me, and he's heading to Vegas, buddy. He's gonna hit those slot machines with Joshy. Joshy and Brady, I think, are gonna be back together.
Let's all make a pick right now. Where's Brady going?
I'm saying Brady.
Oh, Pick Flair, you go first.
Miami.
Oh, all right. I
man.
love that pick. I love that pick. And I think I've been predicting Miami throughout the season, but I don't want to pick the same
You've
team.
been big on Miami, buddy. You've been saying it.
Yeah, so
It's
I'm gonna have
tough
to ride with
because
Miami.
last year's,
Low-key a Dolphins fan.
people thought it was a conspiracy theory that him and Sean Payton were trying to get to Miami. Now it's like, even though they're doing the opposite, it's like, dude, they still want to go to Miami. Look at Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Gesicki, fucking Wilson and Mostert. Like, what does Brady do with that team if they play the Bills? They probably wash the Bills in that game.
That'd be some nice weapons to throw to if I was Brady.
And then you add in the fact there's two other things. Like, obviously, you add in Sean Payton to that, and it's probably not even close. But why the fuck are the Dolphins trying to fire Mike McDaniel right now?
Dude, there's something wrong. Like, is that GM still there? Is that guy that's with
No,
They're
they're
trying
looking.
to fire him?
His job's on the line. That's been very clear over, and that was before the Bills playoff game.
Yeah, that was going into the playoffs. I saw shit on that too. That's ridiculous. I think I would take that guy in a heartbeat if I was a lot of teams.
That doesn't even make any sense at all. They made the playoffs with QB fucking 3. I don't understand that.
Listen, the NFL head coaching flips, they're just not like, they don't really make a lot of sense in the last 10 years. You know what I mean? I think it's a lot more political than what we realize. And I think, honestly, too, you have to think about it this way. Like, Sean Payton, even though he's not Bill Belichick, having him on the market right now for a trade is like trying to trade for a Bill Belichick. Like, you know what you're getting. You are getting someone that is going to control the team. He's going to change the trajectory. I mean, I know Mike McDaniel looked great this year. I kind of understand what they're trying to do. And again, it's because last season, we already know they got in trouble for trying to do it. They wanted Peyton and Brady in there with all these players. So in my eyes, it's like, all this other shit going on, it's just fake. They're just trying to do the same thing they did at the end of last season. And that's why the Mike McDaniel fired rumors are starting to heat up. But again, conspiracy theorists, who knows what ends up fucking happening.
I heard that, but I wasn't on my phone or anything searching, so I definitely missed that one. That's crazy.
So, not to talk about playoff teams, but here's a little Patriots thing. I was listening to 98.5 on the way home, and I feel like the Crafts are pretty uptight right now with Bill. Would you let Bill walk and take Sean Payton as your new head coach?
I mean,
I love Bill. I think he's like a father to me.
Would I let him walk?
But Sean Payton, buddy, I mean,
all right, hold on. Diesel, when you say let him walk, is he still coaching?
Is he retiring? Yeah, that's a good question.
Because that's a big difference.
I don't know if Bill would retire. I think you would have to tell him to pound sand.
No, I want Bill.
Yeah, I don't ever want to see Bill coach another team just for the sole fact that, like,
grudge, be like, I'm coming after these motherfuckers. You go to like a division team. He would go.
He'd take us for a walk in the park like we were a fucking pug, dude. Like, it would be bad if we had to play.
I know, but just like they threw that out 98.5, Felger and Maz. I was like, oh shit! Like maybe
Adam Jones. Yeah. Oh, fuck those motherfuckers.
No, Adam Jones isn't on there anymore.
He's done, huh? I know it's like third.
Sean Payton, buddy. That's a name that, like, oh man, like imagine that guy stepping in.
Nah, I mean, Sean Payton already retired once. I don't think that giving up Bill and potentially ruining our franchise is worth getting him for maybe 1 or 2 years. Because listen, we have Bill Belichick. It's not the issue.
My thing is like, is Sean Payton gonna be more about getting talent? Like, I feel like Bill's always about getting these low end guys. My thing is like, you bring in Sean Payton.
Yeah, I don't know. He said that we're one of the lowest spending teams, so maybe.
No, I don't know. Is he taking a jab at the Crafts? I don't know. Hopefully, him doing that, saying it to the Crafts, they spend some money this year because Bill's just getting older, man. I don't know what else. Like, is he sick? Like, I can't imagine Bill want to be like mediocre football team. I'm sure he wants to get one last run at the Super Bowl. So
let's turn it around in New England. I don't want
Andre Hopkins and Aaron Rodgers on a 2-year deal. Let's do it.
Oh my God, buddy, I'd fucking faint right now. But yeah, that's just my little off top. I heard that today, and it really made me think. I'm like, damn, Sean Payton.
I don't know, dude. I don't like. There would have to be more moves for me to be happy. Because if Sean Payton comes, listen, Sean Payton right now. Let's just talk about what he's calling for. First off, the Saints would have to trade him, so he's not leaving a pick. No, a first-round pick and more in the package. So a first-round pick and more. And the salary that he's calling for is $15 to $20 million a year. So for us to do that, right? Like, what other moves are we going to make? Are we going to bring Sean Payton over here to deal with the same exact team that we've had?
Why not? Or maybe
if we do, fuck no, we're not doing that. I don't get like he's not that much. I wouldn't even say he's a better coaching decision than Bill Belichick. So unless we can find a way to work with those numbers where we still pick up some talent and fix the O-line, fix the offensive coordinator situation, fix the fucking wide receiver situation. Well, I mean, 15 to 20 million a year is
I love
still
that.
A lot.
Rob Time in the comments says trade Bill for Sean Payton.
Ooh. But like
yeah, I know. It's tough. I don't even want they put it in my head when I was listening to it today, and I was just thinking about it like all day leading up to the podcast, and I thought it was like Peppy.
Yo, Fonzie boy. Steve Belichick, head coach, or perform your own vasectomy. Fonz, I am performing mine and 3 of my friends' own vasectomies before I have
Jesus Christ.
As my fucking head coach. Thank you, Fonz. I appreciate that.
Everybody be tweaking out, bro. I want to know what fucking Steve's up to, buddy, on the sidelines. Always tweaking out.
I'm starting to think that Steve takes fucking like 3 hits of fucking salvia before every game. He's fucking weird, dude.
Always licking, like, dude, I don't know what's going on with that guy.
He hits Hampton Beach for that like 100 milligram shit, too. Not that like low dose shit. He's hitting Hampton Beach for that fucking.
Oh shit.
All right.
Should we move on to the divisional round?
Yeah, we got a little off topic right there.
Let's make our picks. Let's make our picks for this week, and then we'll talk about them. I think that's what we should do. All right,
let's start with this one. We got the Jaguars versus the Chiefs. John, who you got?
Oh my God, was it really?
All right, and next, go ahead, Diesel.
I'm feeling a little Cinderella story. Sometimes those wild card teams come in with momentum and catch the divisional team, the team with the bye, by surprise. So, yeah, this one's pushing away. This
is personal.
I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars going in there and sniping them out.
That's peppy. I think that the Chiefs will take care of business in this game. I think it's going to be a close game, though. I think they're going to win by a touchdown or so.
Hey, they cover. I'll take it.
9.5.
We'll take it.
Minus 9.5. No, I'm telling you right now, if it is 9.5, fucking take it.
Take it right away because it probably will change closer it gets to game time. I think it was 9.5.
They're gonna win by 10. Is it 9.5? I haven't even looked. To be honest.
I'll look it up right now.
I think honestly the biggest thing is that the Chiefs are at home. Like they got the bye, they're at home, they've been here before. Patrick Mahomes is the second oldest quarterback in the playoffs right
I know.
now. Dak Prescott is the oldest quarterback in the playoffs.
Minus 8.5 right now on Odd Shark.
The youth
Slam it. Put the fucking mortgage on it for 2023.
Public is on that. So that makes me love the fucking Jaguars even more. 65% of the public have bet on the Chiefs. 35% are on the Jaguars.
I listen. I think that betting the Jaguars with the points is not a bad move. Betting the Jaguars money line.
Oh,
Who do you think wins in a fucking arm wrestling match? Andy Reid or fucking Doug Peterson?
Oh, Doug Peterson beats him with one finger.
Beats the fuck
Andy
out of Andy
Reid, are you wild? Andy Reid would literally just shift his weight a half inch to the left, and Doug Peterson's arm would snap off of his fucking.
Andy Reid would cheat. He fucking lift his elbow, buddy. They'd call him.
No way.
Buddy, Doug Peterson looks like he drinks Bud Selects at the Catcher's Mitt in Lowell on Saturdays.
He does,
Andy Reid,
fucking man, he's one of us. One of us.
Andy Reid.
Look at you, you're smiling. He's one of us, and you love it, baby.
Like this. I'm going to Florida.
Andy Reid drinks Bud Heavies at Wally's every day of the week.
He does, and he's drinking fucking Pepsi and fucking Mountain Dew, buddy.
That fucking walrus.
He
looks like a walrus with a stash.
Okay, buddy. All right, listen, hold on. Who wins in an arm wrestling? A walrus with a stash or Diesel?
Oh, fuck, that's a tough one.
Yay! Buddy. We got a lot of viewers out there. The walruses are watching.
Oh shit, buddy! I do love. Honestly, I can admit, as a kid, I used to have a fucking toy walrus.
That's pretty bad. That's what we say pretty bad on this show.
It's pretty bad, but I'm a fucking loser. Anyways, let's move on to the next game. Chiefs are pissing me off.
Next game, we got the fucking Joe Burrow and the Bengals versus fucking Tommy. What does he call himself? Tommy.
Ooh,
Big time Tommy and the Bills, baby. Josh Allen.
Bro,
this is the matchup I've been looking forward
to.
This is the game of the week, right?
And you know what's crazy? After all of that shit, the Bills maintained home field advantage.
Yep.
The only way they don't get it. Well, I mean, this is kind of fucked up. I was just talking about this yesterday. The Bills get home field advantage for this game, which this game makes more sense for me for them playing at a neutral site. Where if the Bills win, the Chiefs and Bills play at a neutral site, but the Chiefs maintain the home field. They get to pick their jerseys. They get to give the coin toss away, whatever. Why? Why wouldn't this be the game that's neutral?
You know what kind of that pisses me off. And the Bills beat the Chiefs too. Like, yeah, it kind of pisses me off because I wish the Bills, since they won the tiebreaker versus the Chiefs, beating them, they should get the home field. But whatever.
Well, they would have had to beat the Bengals to do it, and that's why, to me, the Bengals. Let's be honest. In my opinion, the Bengals looked like they were going to win that game from the.
Oh yeah, they were cooking.
We saw. So if the Bengals won that game, Chiefs would have maintained number one. And then the Bills and Bengals would have had to have the tiebreaker towards each other. So right now, it would have been down to a tiebreaker, which for some reason, they're not counting that situation. They're just giving it to the Bills. I don't like that too much.
Yeah.
But I think that this game, listen, this game to me, this is my game of the week pick for this week. And obviously, there's a lot of stuff going around with it. There's, two great teams that need to finish a game that they didn't get to finish. I think that just that alone is going to make it game of the week. But, I don't know, dude. After last game, I want to hear you guys' picks before I make a pick. Because, dude, last week's game for both of them, piss poor on both sides.
Iceman, let's hear yours. I'm interested to hear yours first. Then I'll go.
I know who it is. Come on. We know who it is.
Yeah, I've
been picking them since the preseason. I got to continue to ride with them. You know what I mean? I think.
Do you know how many pong tables he's drummed through with that Pat's fucking sweatshirt on?
I mean, hey, you never know.
That better not be that better not be a Bill shirt, buddy.
Oh
Take
man,
that off.
That would be bad. A Bill shirt under a Pat's.
There's one thing with being a Chiefs fan, but they're not in our division. You better not be wearing a Bill shirt right now.
Oh God, we're losing it, boys. This is when you know you're at the bottom. What's a Pats?
On the shirt. I'm not fucking leaving.
He's not fucking leaving.
I'm a Patriot fan, baby. Not a Chiefs. I wouldn't rock any Chiefs bullshit either.
That's okay.
But I am gonna have to go with the Bills just because I want to be correct. I picked them in the preseason. I picked Josh Allen MVP, so just gonna continue to ride with them. I think it's gonna be an absolute shootout. I think it's going to be an exciting game. I think it's going to be a lot of points, I would assume, between these two offenses right here. I mean, we didn't see much defense out of them, so it should be an exciting one.
Yeah.
I would take the over if you're asking me what to pick. I wouldn't pick either team. I would just pick the over.
Yeah, and this
I think it's gonna
matchup,
be a shootout.
yeah, it's definitely gonna be a shootout. And like Pick Flair said, I mean, both teams did not look good there last week in the wild card. And honestly, I'm still sticking with my heart. I'm gonna go with Joe Shiesty, buddy. I think that offense is just unbelievable. And after seeing Skylar Thompson sling it all over the Bills, Joe Burr, buddy, he's a different
Who the fuck
monster.
is Skylar Thompson? I can't
Oh
even
my-
believe it, dude.
Bro,
Buddy,
you know
man.
what's crazy? They compared Skylar Thompson's base skill. I know you guys are going to think I'm just
Here we
gassing him
go.
up
It's-
now. Yeah, Diesel knows what I'm going to say. But they compared Skylar Thompson's base skills in his combine to someone who could turn into a Patrick Mahomes. I did not believe it after his first 2 games playing in the regular season. But, dude, last week, this man was creating plays against arguably the best front 7 in the league and who I have said multiple times is either right now or in the next couple years going to be the best middle linebacker and defensive captain in the league by far.
Yeah.
He put on, dude, and like listen, if Waddle catches some passes, if Jasicki catches some passes, if Tyreek Hill, like no one went into that game thinking the receivers were going to lose that game. I'm interested to see what Skylar Thompson does.
I'm nervous for the Bengals is their O-line's beat up, man. I'm pretty sure they lost a starting lineman going into this next game. He had like a dislocated knee or
Did
something.
the Bills too, though? Did the Bills lose one against the Dolphins? I think they lost.
If we have any live callers for tonight, I know Richie wants to pop in. Feel free to join the interview guests in the Discord, and we'll pull you right in. If anybody else wants to come in, just let us know. It's super easy.
Get in here. I fucking dare you.
Richie, we're ready for you. Johnny, what the?
I'm ready for you, Rich.
Holy shit.
Oh my
dude.
god, look at those things, buddy.
Starting to get real intellectual out here.
That's a poker face right there.
So here, the only reason I put these on was because I think my
Jeff
pick.
Dahmer.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the upset, and I'm gonna have to go with the Bengals too, because
love that.
even though the Bengals almost lost to a third string, actually a second string.
Second string, it's better.
It's a little bit better than losing to a third string, but I think that, to be honest with you, Josh Allen last week, again, Josh pissed down your leg, Allen. I mentioned it earlier. Like, there were some plays where he just started to look like playoff Josh Allen again. So
Started crumbling, man. You can't trust that team.
dude, that touchdown he gave up on the fumble,
Yeah, okay.
that, you know what I mean? Like, there was just a lot of stuff that I saw from him.
Oh.
The picks weren't really his fault, to be
Hey,
honest.
let me say something for you. Hold on, Pick Flair. I'm starting to really, really love this pick that I took the Bills. The more I listen to you guys, the more I love it. So I did a little bit of research here in my sports laboratory as I'm searching in my, monitors all over the place. And I found something. I found something that I like. 81% of the public, along with you two guys, has bet on the Bengals. I really like that a lot. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Next week I think I'll be wearing. I think I'm gonna have to find a Bills shirt to wear for next week.
Buddy,
Yep.
I would love to see it.
Listen, if the Bills win this game this week, I'm coming on next week with a fucking Bills shirt. I live in fucking
I want
the
a
middle
Buffalo
of
hat.
England,
I want
and
a
I'm
full
finding a Bills
Buffalo.
shirt.
As
Listen,
long as you don't
I
wear
want-
that Patriots jacket with it.
I want a full
No,
buffalo hat, one that looks like a real buffalo
Oh, yeah,
from out
nice
of the prairie. Because I'll tell you what, Patty Ice, we're going fucking at it if it's Bills Chiefs.
Okay.
We're going at it.
Okay.
And that would piss me off because I don't like either team, and that would not be fun.
That would.
Bizzle, you don't like any
Realistically,
teams
man.
other than the Patriots, and I respect
Oh, here we
that.
go, dude. You're not supposed to tell anybody.
I respect it. I respect it, bro. I respect
No,
it.
I'm a big Bengals guy, bro. I love Joe Burr.
I'm pulling in an absolute superstar to the show right now. We have one of our favorites right here, Mr. Richie. How are you?
Yo.
What's
Hey,
going
Lou.
on, Rich? How are
Hey,
we,
Lou.
buddy?
Hello.
Long time. How you been?
It's going good. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
How's your golf
Happy
swing
New Year.
looking, you fucking jack off?
Oh, I'm rusty. I got the cobwebs in my golf swing. I actually
Buddy,
joined
I
a pool league.
got hit by a golf ball that was about 90 degrees right of green meadow the other day. Was that you?
Nope.
Or
What's going on with the golf game, Rich? You were saying something?
Oh, I joined the pool league actually.
Oh, okay. Shooting some billiards.
Yeah, I'm like
But
I'm the White Widow, baby.
Okay.
Rich, this kid's definitely
Oh.
hustling people too. He's acting like he sucks, and then he just beats the shit out of these people at the billiards.
Kid's a sandbagger. He is in golf too.
we need a flip the bird pool tournament because I love pool.
Oh my god, that would be lit, dude. We
I have my
should
own
do
stick.
that.
I don't play around. I have my own stick.
I'll do cornhole, but goddamn, pool buddy, I'm fucking that cue ball's going off the
buddy?
table. Give
You
me
look like
something.
a
Give me a chance. Oh, here
Diesel
we
looks like a
go.
professional cornhole player right now.
Buddy, you don't want to see me when it's fucking summertime. That bag's spinning, buddy. That thing's right in the fucking hole.
Love
Oh
to see
man,
it.
Richie,
Be
you
my
called
partner 10 out of
him
10
Brand
times.
Mahomes.
Yeah, what the fuck's about though, buddy? You want to ever hang out again?
No, so
Zilla.
I think the Chiefs are back now that his girlfriend and brother have disappeared. They got abducted or
Oh,
something.
Yeah, did
Listen,
somebody take
Britton,
him? Where the hell he been?
Britton, no, did you guys missed it? The end of last season, Patrick Mahomes,
Oh yeah,
he sat them down and he said, "You guys got to be out because I lost the Super Bowl because you were being bullshit." Richie's right. They
Listen,
look real good this year.
Honestly,
Patrick Mahomes sat them
Jackson
down.
would call it right now, and he would be like doing crazy TikTok dances on us. He'd be like, "You fucking losers," and he'd fucking hang up.
and he's like, "I'm
Yep.
straight."
Oh,
He's gonna show. We just got canceled, boys. That's it. That's
Sorry,
the
oh
end of
god, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, moving on to the next game. How we doing, huh?
All right, Richie. See you later,
Richie.
pal.
I don't know. On all serious, Richie. So you're in on the Chiefs?
Yes. Yeah, they
Oh
look
my
good.
God,
They look
Rich,
good.
what are you wearing right now? Fucking red and white. The fuck
What?
out of here. What are you
And
shopping
blue
right now?
because you're a patriot.
Richie, will
Go ahead.
you go ahead.
What was I gonna say? Oh, San Fran looks good, but the
What?
Chiefs look good.
Oh my god, dude.
Yes, sir. Chief San Fran.
How
I'll be
much-
honest, man.
How much
We
longer
gotta
is he in
talk
here?
about the other side. We gotta talk about the other side because we're all pretty biased on this side of the AFC. We should talk about the other side because I'm gonna be honest with you.
NFC looks scary right now.
I'm taking both underdogs. I'm taking the Giants and the Cowboys in the NFC Championship.
Anybody hear those
Cowboys?
crickets? Crickets?
Giants and the Cowboys. We got
I
something
don't
to say?
hate that, honestly.
Honestly, I think the Giants. I think people sleeping. The Giants going to give Phil. I mean, playing a team for the third time in a row is tough, buddy. And we saw that with Miami in
The
This is a
Buffalo.
team the
Philadelphia
Eagles don't
Smeagol.
want to see. They don't want to see the Giants.
The Philadelphia Smeagles, they don't want to see either of those teams, buddy. They don't want to see the Cowboys or the fucking Giants. And if they have to see the 40, I don't think realistically the Eagles want to see any of the three teams left in there.
You don't think the Eagles are gonna? I think they're gonna lose. I think they're gonna lose this week. I'm picking the Giants in that game.
Yeah, they're a
Wow.
little more banged up than what I would, have thought they would have been to be dominant in the playoffs. Like, I mean, dude, their defense and offense, top scoring defense, top scoring offense on their side of the league. You can't take that away from them. But Jalen Hurts, slow end of the year. Defense, slow end of the year. They're just not. They're not the team that I would see going in
And they
there and
got a bye.
dominating. And the bye kind of hurts them, right? Like, it's the
Feels like
first
it.
time a lot of those players have seen a bye. AJ Brown, I think, got a bye with the Titans, but like, does that really count? No, probably not. But I think they're like a Chiefs team because they've been there before. They've gotten a bye. They know how to kind of handle that week going in. The Eagles team, they're really fucking young, man. Like, all across the board. I don't think they're going to show up to this game ready for the Giants the same way that the Vikings didn't. I think it's a very similar score, very similar game. I see the Giants winning it, and I see, honestly, dude, the Cowboys could 100%. I was a full hater on them last week. After what I saw, what they just did to the Buccaneers, I could see them doing the same thing to the Niners.
Richie, who you got in this game?
I'm gonna go with the Eagles. That game's gonna be one in the trenches, and I think Hurts has a lot of big game experience. I think he's been to like 2 national championships, and then The
see something here
Cowboys, Pat.
too.
I'm gonna need your help, Pat. What are the Cowboys?
The Cowboys?
Them boys.
Losers.
They're away at the 49ers.
Love
They're
that.
away at the 49ers.
I'm
So
seeing
they
something
lost
here
already.
about that Eagles Giants game. The Eagles have won the 8 out of the last 10 games they've played each other.
Okay, and Tom Brady was 7-0 against the Cowboys going into last night.
So that's good. I picked the Giants. I'm just
Let's
saying.
go.
I think both these matchups is a lot of redemption right here, like especially for the Dallas versus Niners. As much as I love the Niners, buddy, I mean, how many times are you gonna keep beating up on Dallas? And then same
I'd
with
say
the
take the
Eagles. How
points.
many? Both
I
these
just say
games are
take the points,
scary.
yeah.
A lot of redemption games right here, buddy. How many times can you beat these teams? Because I said the same thing with Tommy. Like, how many times can you beat up on the Cowboys and it came and bitten them? We saw last
Well,
night that
Maybe
smoke.
the
Diesel,
Cowboys
this is
revenge
why I'm
tour.
with you. This is why I'm with Diesel though as of earlier, because I'll say this. If the 49ers can let the Cowboys come in and still piss on them the way that they did the Seahawks, 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. I don't see the Giants or Eagles keeping up with them if they can piss on the fucking Cowboys
Yeah,
after
if
what the
they-
Cowboys did to Brady last week.
If they beat the Cowboys with like convincing fashion, I mean, holy shit, buddy. I don't know
Yeah,
if
they'd
anybody's
have to
touched this
roll
team.
them.
Yeah, definitely have to
If
roll.
it's a dogfight, then I think the Eagles or the Giants could put up a fight. Because this was crazy, bro. 3 teams from the NFC East are in there.
Yeah,
Wild.
respect to that division, buddy. That
Crazy,
division getting
Wow, I
strong.
hadn't even thought about that.
Wild. There's fucking there's 8 teams left.
Oh my God, those
3
games
from the
are
same
gonna be
division.
dog fights, man.
If the NFC Championship ends up being an NFC East Championship, imagine how wild that's going to be. All I'm saying is, like, we talk about this all the time. Rivalries change games. Imagine a rivalry in the championship. Like, that's insane. That's like Patriots Bills in the
2 young
AFC
teams
Championship.
too.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
2
what
young
young
teams on
teams.
the rise.
That's why I think if the 49ers make it, I think they piss on whoever it is as long as they fucking, show up this week. If they win in kind of like a fluke game or like a last second field goal or a last second pick six, something like that, then I think they still struggle a little bit next week. But if they come out and dominate this week, they're poised to be in the Super Bowl because Brock Purdy, man, I know I've been saying he's been on a stacked team. He's definitely on a stacked team. But he's showing up. Like, he's not slowed down at all. First couple drives looked a little bit slow. And then from there, all the way up.
Some of those
He looked
throws
great.
he was making, bro, I was like, holy shit, this kid's pretty
Under
legit right now.
pressure. Under pressure. Do you guys, Diesel, do you still think that Jimmy Garoppolo has that dog in him?
Dude, this offense is way better with Purdy right now, buddy. Like, the way he moves the ball.
No, but do you still think Jimmy G has that dog in him?
I think Jimmy G's a handsome fuck, but I don't know if he has that dog in him.
He bangs
It is
porn
confirmed he no
stars.
longer has the dog in him.
Richie said he still gets it done with the porn stars, so
That's bad.
Yeah. What was it, Mia Khalifa? Was that who it was?
I don't know. It don't matter. It's Jimmy G, baby.
Send me the video. I want to take a look.
Shit, buddy.
All right, I got
Oh,
three.
shit,
Yeah,
dude.
three. I got three things I wanted to talk about today.
Let's
Number
go.
one.
Let's go, Richie. Sorry, we've been
All right.
cutting you off, Richie.
Yeah,
You go
Richie.
ahead.
No.
Floor is yours. Floor is yours.
I'm changing gears. I always do.
Okay.
So we missed the New Year's special. I want to talk about the best championship from last year. I'm going to read them off real quick. So we had Georgia. They beat Bama. Oh, wait. Who's going to draft Bryce Young?
Change of pace.
Who's gonna draft Bryce Young?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I don't know how they.
what I saw today was pretty interesting. Is because the Colts got the number 1 pick now, right? Oh, no, the Bears got the number 1 pick. Is that who got it, or was it the Colts?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Bears.
Bears got the
What's
number
the
1
order? Bears and then what?
pick. Bears and Texans.
don't know,
Texans lost the number 1 pick and pushed it to number 2. I'm pretty sure.
I think it was
Um,
Bears,
the
Texans,
Texans.
Colts.
I would see, like, here's the thing, right? Like, a lot of people were saying that these top teams are the usual top teams and they blow it because they get all this off-season hype. And a lot of people today with their mocks are saying that Will Levis is going to go first. I could see these teams blowing it and going with Will Levis. I could,
That'd be
especially the
crazy.
Texans. Especially the Texans. I mean, dude, even last year there was a lot of hype on Will Levis. I don't think he's like the worst pick, but it's almost like the same thing. I think he's better than Zach Wilson, but it's almost the same thing where these teams hype up this player because of a couple highlights. And I think that if he puts together a good offseason and combine and, all these, TikToks and stuff that they do in the offseason, Will Levis could climb to the top of that list. And if he does, Texans might grab him.
I see a lot of rumors that the Bears will trade out of the first round pick, and like this, I keep seeing the Colts pop up as the number one pick. And Will Levis,
quarterback.
That's what I was actually going to get to, Diesel, is that I saw the Colts trading the Bears to get up and pick Will Levis and continue their streak of being dumb as fucking nails. Like,
I mean, hey, CJ
imagine
Stroud's
trading
back.
up to that pick to grab fucking Will Levis, though. Like, why wouldn't you grab Bryce Young or CJ Stroud if you get up to that pick?
See, I just think Will Levis, he honestly could be sneaky. I think, to me, he gives me like a Justin Herbert vibe. Like, I feel like people kind of sleeping on him. Like, oh, he's not, was like Herbert. Everyone's like, oh, he's not that good at Oregon, and he's kind of mediocre. I feel like Will Levis could be like a Herbert type guy. He's got a massive arm. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
What did they get Herbert though? Like 5th or 7th? Like,
yeah. I don't
trading
think
up to get him.
No, I don't think Levis is a number one pick, but I think he could be a gem, man. I mean, he just got to stay healthy. That's his problem. I mean, he got banged up at Kentucky, and that was it.
Yeah,
but Kentucky was.
I think honestly, Richie, I have no idea. I think to make predictions this early, like, we're not even in the offseason yet, right? And in the last couple seasons, I've seen more social media influence in the NFL draft than I've ever seen. I don't even want to make a prediction right now because every predictions that I've made have been so bad.
Yeah,
they end
Bryce
up getting
Young's
changed
tough.
by some bullshit.
I'm not sold on Bryce Young, honestly. I think
Joe
kind of
Burrow
like
had small hands. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, it's just always something that just ends up getting way too much hype.
the one thing I'm not sold on Bryce Young is like kind of similar thing with like Mac Jones. Like, I mean, the guy had superstars all around him, and I don't know. I'm just not sold on the kid. I mean, he's made some great plays, but I think he's too undersized. He doesn't have that like Kyler Murray like speed. He's not like one of those guys that can get away with that like speed, being a like mini guy like that. So I don't know. I'm not sold on Bryce Young, but we'll see what these NFL teams see in him.
He'd be kind of a cool little, what's like Taysom Hill? What do they call that? Gadget guy?
Yeah,
gadget guy. Yeah.
Like a wildcat?
Yeah, I mean, if you waste a top pick for a gadget
I was gonna
guy,
say though, like if you want a gadget guy, don't go up to the top 5 picks to get him. Like, that's a lot of guys were saying that they were gonna fucking use Lamar as a gadget guy, and then he fell to what? Was that the 2nd round or something? Like, it was like the last pick of that
Richie, I have
day.
a question for you. If you kick 5 extra points, how many are you gonna get in?
5.
I think you would too, Richie. We can make a video on this. I think you'd go 5 for 5.
Richie,
You know what I think we need to do? I think that we need to do, and I mentioned this to fucking Patty Ice, I think that we need to do a Flip the Bird PPK competition, and Richie will be our special guest.
Dude, Richie, he's a sleeper. I think he would go 5 for 5 on extra points.
I'm fine with that, but Richie, you know what a PPK is?
No.
Brayden, do you? I didn't until he told me this.
No,
This is what a PPK is, right? It's a competition where basically we all start in the back of the end zone on a field. Your first attempt is a punt. You punt it as far as you can, and wherever the ball lands and stops, then
Punt, pass,
you go
kick.
out to that. Yeah, exactly. Then you throw a pass as far as you can. Once you get it to where that ball stops, you have to kick a field goal. And you go until the last person has to hit.
I would win.
All right, yeah.
What if it goes out of bounds?
Then you have to fucking go get it.
You have to throw it from out of bounds.
If
And
it
I
was
have
Shaggy
to look
Bone,
up the
take a
rules,
lap.
but I'm pretty sure you throw it from out of
do.
bounds or kick it from out of bounds.
You don't punt it out of bounds.
There's
Rich.
There's no hash marks. Like the hash marks don't count. You kick it on that after that throw from wherever it lands. So it's not easy. And if you stop, you go back to the beginning. The person, like if there's 4 of us, person that hits ends up in first on that first one, and then we all go back and start again. I think it'd be a hell of a competition.
Oh, that's gonna be electric. I gotta start training.
Yep.
I'll see you guys there.
Diesel, buddy, I'm telling you, a lot of it is the roll, though. A lot of it is the roll. Like, all you have to do is fucking get it in the middle of the field, and you might end up better than us. Because if it hits the ground in a weird way, that fucking ball starts. See you later.
Doyle is out on fucking PPKs.
All right, well,
I'm a dad now, buddy. I'd be pulling hamstrings. Something will fucking happen, and then the wife's pissed at me, and I can't do a podcast anymore.
Right, I could go 5 for 5 against you in a soccer penalty shootout, a hockey shootout.
Shit, dude.
And ping pong. I could jump through this fucking screen. I'd
ping pong, buddy. No, stop.
No, I suck at ping pong.
You want to know who would beat your ass in ping pong, Pick Flair?
Who?
Rob Time, dude.
Rob Time, sneaky. He's always down in his basement. He sends me highlight films of him in the basement just fucking crushing them. Backspin, fucking.
Does he want to see my Division 2 tennis highlights?
Oh, true. Wow. Pick Flair was honestly lights out in tennis.
We used to play fucking ping pong for fun. Okay, so yeah, we could do this.
Yeah, well, Rob almost premiered on Balls of Fairy.
We used to play tennis to win and ping pong for fun. All right, kid.
That's it. We used to play ping pong. We'd bowl them for dollars. You know what I mean?
Rob Time said no. He was the first one to ask for Balls of Fairy, but he had to say no to it.
I love that. No, I love that. We got it. We're going to. I'm saying. I talked to Patty Ice about this in the off season in the NFL. We're gonna cover other sports. We're gonna do a lot of these fucking fun competitions. Though I think it's gonna be great for the boys. Great for fucking followers. Great for fucking viral shit. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun.
And Richie's joining us. We're doing 9 holes with Richie.
Oh, dude, we got to do 9 holes with Richie. We got to do. Honestly, this would be a great foursome for 9 holes.
Yeah, it would. Diesel.
I really would.
I'll take Diesel.
He's starting to come out. You know what I mean? I hear him asking golf questions in the background now.
I think if we did it for Diesel, we have to get him one of those fucking hockey sticks for a putter, though.
Oh no! Are we talking about Mel's tee off like mini golf course? Like I'll be there, buddy. I'll play a full 18.
We can do 9 holes of mini golf with Diesel, of course.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
We like the Sunday conversation, you know what I mean? Nice and quick. We just have a little fun, and then we fucking send it going.
May get a scoop of ice cream after.
That'd be bad. That would be pretty bad. That's what we say, pretty bad on this.
Pretty bad.
Yeah,
pretty bad.
So, speaking of ice cream, do you guys have anything else to say? I might have to fucking get a little episode 22 celebratory ice cream after this one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
yeah, let's
hear Richie, number 3.
Richie. Sorry, we missed your third.
No, I don't care about. I was gonna say, who was the best championship? The Warriors spanked the Celtics. Astros, I didn't even watch. Avalanche, I don't even know who's on the Avalanche.
Does the soccer game count?
Soccer game was good. Kansas Jayhawks came back from 40 to 25 versus UNC.
Losers.
And then the Rams, Rams beat the Bengals.
Best championship game. Honestly, I gotta say the World Cup.
Soccer one, yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta say the World Cup might have been the most electric game I've ever seen. Yeah, World Cup for me.
I really don't. Yeah, I really don't think any of those are better than the World Cup,
right? Yeah, which is sick too because the World Cup is so rare. I think it's only right we give it its respect. The game was great. It's cool.
It's only every 2 years, right? Or every 4 years?
That game was so lit that, like, think of how many people that don't even like soccer were talking about that game.
Oh my God, that had everybody buzzing.
That was a game changer for the game. Like,
you guys know that I sat down. I sat down in the women's clothing section of Walmart and watched that game because I thought it was over.
If you missed it,
I thought it was over.
Are you not telling us something?
I thought Messi won. It was like what 3-0 or something. I thought it was over.
Women's section, buddy. What's going on? You know,
I have 2 daughters and a wife, buddy.
Okay. You're making me nervous. You're making me nervous. I
was trying to get ready to dress up as Jackson Mahomes when they make the Super Bowl. Okay, Diesel. Jesus Christ.
Richie, I got one last question for you.
Yeah.
If you were to tee off on the jungle right now on hole number 1, what club would you hit?
It's driver.
Fucking lay it out there, baby. All right, what about hole number 2?
Well, I gotta change gears again.
Isn't that a
Sorry.
par 3?
I think it's the par 3, right?
Or am I
what-
thinking of a prairie?
I got
Four
some
again.
low moments of last year. All right.
Uh-oh.
What was the lowest moment? I got Juwan Howard punching the shit out of that coach.
That was bad.
8.
Holy shit.
Pat's boy Antonio Brown taking his jersey off.
That's mine.
Were those the 2? Are there
And-
any more?
I got Live Golf. I just hate Live Golf. That's a stupid league.
You hate them?
Yeah, they're a bunch of clowns.
Would you take the extra $70 million if you were on the PGA Tour?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
No. Me and my boy Tiger.
Tiger says no.
And fucking
Yeah.
Phil. Or not
Hey,
Phil.
hey,
Alright, and then,
but what if you didn't have Tiger's endorsement deals?
No, me and Tiger are homies from 2002, back when we met.
Back when they were
Okay.
playing fucking Tiger Woods
Alright,
golf
and
together.
then I'm gonna end on this, then I'm gonna hang up. Who has the best French fries?
Around? Like, or what do you mean? Fast food? Like, what do you mean?
Fast food, any restaurant.
Oh,
Who has the best?
Neshoba Valley ski area in Westford, Massachusetts.
wow, you're really high on those French fries because you
Big
knew
time.
immediately.
Big time. Lived off them for a while. Big
Dude,
time.
Richie always does.
Richie
this, man.
Chunky Cinema Pub waffle fries.
Best
Those are
fries,
good.
dude.
Dude, waffle fries. Wow, yeah, that's a close second.
Why
Easily,
the
you hit me
fuck
there.
would you do this
I don't
to
know.
me, Rich?
From Chunky's, but if Richie's making them.
I don't know, man.
I'm saying Red Robin's endless bottomless fries.
Jesus
Buddy,
Christ.
my
he's gonna
low
have to
point of
change his
last year,
stance.
by the way, because it technically counts, my low point of 2022 was Chandler Jones stiff arming Mac Jones halfway to fucking China.
my
and
God,
kicking
that might
us
be
out of
the
playoffs.
worst.
That's my number one. That's my number
my
one.
God, that
I
might
don't
be
think
the
I've ever
lowest.
felt less.
You know what? For me, as a fan, Ohio State's kicker fucking hitting the Damon come close, just hits it wide left to lose to Georgia, and then seeing Georgia just dismantle
Looked like someone
TCU.
like someone whose controller spazzed out in NCAA.
Oh my God! Somebody hit bad connection, and you fucking basically just heartbreaking.
That was bad.
Just
That was pretty good.
Heartbreaker.
Alrighty, I'm
boys.
gonna end it. Alrighty.
I think that'll do it for the episode.
Tune
Go
into
ahead.
ESPN. Tune into ESPN right now. We got Kansas, Rock Chalk Nation, and
You
Britain.
fucking love them.
I think Kentucky's back, dude. They just beat Tennessee. They're playing Georgia tonight.
always love
And,
the
I'm
Wildcats
gonna
back.
watch this for you, Richie.
Alrighty, take it easy, boys.
Later, brother.
Watch Star
Later,
Wars.
Rick.
All right, that'll probably do it. Do you guys have any closing thoughts or anything like that?
I'm fucking excited for this weekend, buddy. I think these are some of the best matchups I've seen in a while. I feel like any team can win these games. Like, there's no I just don't think I don't think there's anybody that's convincing me that they're gonna steamroll. I just think every game's gonna be tough right now.
That's awesome.
My closing thoughts are.